purchase all of our produce and our protein from local farmers, all the produce and the protein that we can, within a 100-mile radius of our downtown location. We like to support our local farmers to help the Pro-Starkville community thrive and bring the forth from the farm together.
So included in our menu are many healthy options made from fresh food from our local farmers. One important aspect of Blossom is that our menu does change seasonally because we are getting most of our produce from local farmers. So whatever is fresh at that time in that season is what we serve to our guests.
When you walk into our establishment, you are met with a very open, very fresh atmosphere. We have a very homegrown feel. In the front, we have large windows that help let in natural light, sunlight, and fresh air.
So one very important part of Blossom is that we really strive to make sure our guests are very comfortable in our restaurant. So our guests really know the entire process of where their food is coming from. They know what farm their food comes from, either locally or a little bit farther. They know how their food is prepared, and then it comes to their plate, and they know really everything about it. And so we choose to be transparent with our guests so that they know that we value honesty and integrity within our restaurant.
As I said before, our restaurant is a quick, casual restaurant. Our guests will enter in, they'll look at our menu on their left, they'll order up front, get their own drinks, sit down, and we'll bring their food out to them.
So type of cuisine served. We have lots of healthy and fresh items for our guests. We have lots of dishes with lots of fruits and vegetables. We have chicken, beef, vegetarian, and even some vegan options on our menu. And so there's really something for everyone at Blossom.
We serve lunch and dinner. We are open from Sunday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on Saturdays and Fridays from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. We are open later on the Saturdays and Fridays to cater to those who will be out late at sports games or to those who will be out late studying.
So our hours of operation make us very accessible to a lot of different people in Pro-Starkville, but what's also making us very accessible is that our location. So we are located in downtown Pro-Starkville, near the art district and the sports complex and the university. So this really makes us very accessible to a very diverse group of people that are downtown enjoying the art scene or grabbing a bite before the game, so we can really cater to a lot of different people.
And because of our location, we are able to cater to a large variety of people. For those who would find our dishes most appealing would be middle-aged people, college students who are looking for a quick, healthy, and affordable meals, and also
so our meals are a huge part of our restaurant, but another huge aspect of our restaurant is our interior. So those photos that you see now are just some examples of what we have in our restaurant. Our interior is very clean, open, very natural. We have hardwood floors, like a brick-looking floor. We have an example of that on our board here, what that would look like. We have brick walls. The ceiling has many skylights in it to let in lots of natural sunlight and sunshine. Wooden beams up above will hold our light fixtures. And one thing nice that we added was we converted cheese graters to lights just to add a little rustic, cool touch to our restaurant. There's mason jars with flowers and candles, just a lot of little fun rustic touches that create a wonderful atmosphere in Blossom.
And also, we have lots of flowers, lots of green. We have flowers blooming everywhere in the middle of our tables. And also in the middle of our table, we'll have herbs that will be growing, such as thyme and basil. As you walk in, you'll have a chalkboard menu that kind of gives the natural artistic feel. As you can see on our board, we have colors like blue, cream, a green, and a light blue. And all these colors will also be found in the restaurant.
So that's our interior, but what our floor plan looks like is this. This is our floor plan. We have patio seating outside of Blossom. Folks walk in on the left, and there's a menu on their left, and then they order and purchase their meals at that round counter. And then they can go get their beverages at our drink station and take a seat. So in our kitchen, we have everything that we need to serve our guests. We have a walk-in fridge, prep tables, a stove, everything that we need to create those healthy and fresh meals for our Blossom guests. So we have those prep tables that our runners get everything situated on to take out to our guests. And one thing fun that we've added is at some fast food quick casual restaurants, we give folks a number to take to their table, but at Blossom we give them a picture of a flower. So the runners with their guests may come out and look for a sunflower or look for a rose to find their guests. Just add an extra little personal touch to our guests at Blossom.
Another part of our floor plan is that we have no dividing wall between the kitchen and the dining area, so guests have a view of where their dishes are being made. We constructed Blossom this way so that the guests know where their food is coming from, so they know how it is prepared. It is important for our guests to know that they're always getting fresh and quality.
And so how we ensure that they're always getting this fresh and quality food is through our wonderful staff at Blossom. So the two most important positions at Blossom, besides the owners, I would say, would be the general manager and also the head chef. So what the general manager does is he is in charge of the entire operation, the front of the house and the back of the house. And also, very importantly, he meets with our local farmers to make sure our products are always fresh. And if we need to source a little bit farther to get products such as pineapple a little bit farther, he goes through a farm selection process to make sure that even the products that we cannot get locally, that we're still getting from responsible farmers, and that all of that food will be fresh.
Our back-of-the-house manager is our head chef. He is in charge of the entire kitchen. He makes sure that everyone is using proper safety and sanitation techniques. He makes sure that the food is being stored properly and that all the meals are prepared quickly and only with fresh ingredients.
So there are many positions in Blossom that all help to create just a working, wonderful operation. Marketing tactics. This next one was really fun for us. Okay, well, marketing tactics. We have our marketing tactics on our board here. You can see those two samples at the bottom. Our first one is that we like to be very involved in our community and with the people in Coastarville. So one way we do this is by being very involved in our local farmers market. So we have reserved a booth in the farmers market, and we go there 2 times a month. And what we do there is hand out those business cards. It's that top one there, the chalkboard looking one, and we hand those out to folks and we talk to them, and we just create really personal relationships with our guests, and we hand out free samples there. And what this does is just create connections between us and our guests, and also suppliers, because there are farmers there that we can talk to get our product from. So this just really creates good relationships between us and the people in the community, very personal relationships. And this also just brings very much awareness of our restaurant and allows us to create those personal relationships with our suppliers as well as our guests.
Our second marketing tactic, as you can see, focuses more on the younger crowd, to those who want a healthy, not a McDonald's fast food restaurant or meal, but a healthy meal. Blossom representatives will go to the Coastarville University and chat with the students, telling them about our restaurant and hand out coupons. The coupons purchase an entree with another entree for 50% off. This will especially happen around weekends such as homecoming weekend or parents weekend or other events where the students are looking for a place to go out and eat. Our goal of this is to appeal to the students who are looking to save money and to keep them coming back. This allows us to be involved with the younger crowd and and continue to expand our customer base.
So menu. These are some samples of what we have at Blossom. The shrimp and avocado salad is our favorite. We have a pineapple teriyaki pork chop, and then also a berry smoothie cheesecake. So this is part of our winter menu. This is just a small sample of what you might receive at Blossom. Just most everything that we can, very local, very fresh, very homegrown, and everything is just made fresh and is really delicious at Blossom.
And again, everything, or almost everything that we get are from local farmers, from the pork chops to the fruit that we use in the cheesecake. But fruit that we cannot get from local farmers, we will work with other responsible farmers to get them.
So this is an example of what our chalkboard menu would look like. When people walk into Blossom on their left there, that is just a small sample. The real one would be bigger, obviously, with a lot more options on there. But that's just what people would see when they come in.
We decided to use a chalkboard menu because as the season changes, our menu is going to change, so it makes it easier to change.
So before you pick up your fork, we want to leave you with this. Blossom is a fast, casual, farm-to-table restaurant located in downtown Coastarville, and we just really strive to provide guests with healthy and affordable meals.
Also, that our decor is very clean, very fresh, and tasteful with a rustic feel, and that we very much value honesty and integrity.
So come see what's blooming at Blossom.
Where the farm stand
and the fork together.
Together.
We bring the farm stand and the fork together.
How did you guys think of this concept? Can you kind of talk about the history there?
I was actually thinking about this. Yeah, I was thinking about this morning. Me and Carly were sitting in the Starbucks several months ago, and we were thinking about a concept of what we could do, and I was got on Facebook on my phone and I was scrolling through and I saw an article that someone had posted about, it was honestly about like McDonald's chicken nuggets and how, you know, it's made, and that's kind of been going around how you don't really know what is in your food anymore. I mean, you don't know where it comes from, I guess, when you're at a restaurant, or you don't know how it's prepared. And so we came up with this idea that we just want to create a space where, you know, it's very transparent and you know exactly where your food is coming from, you know how it's made, you know where it was grown, so that you know what you're putting into your body, you know that it's fresh and healthy and that it's good for you. And so we just want to create a space that's just very honest and very open with guests, that they can come and just feel safe and feel like they can get a meal that they know was made properly.
That's a great answer.
The other question I would have then is on the organizational chart. You mentioned that the chef and the general manager are the two most important people. Can you also, I think customer service is something that is also something to focus on. What are your thoughts as far as how that goes, and what role will your service manager have in your restaurant?
I would definitely say we also have runners and bussers that will be out in the dining room area, and we actually put in our description of each of those jobs that those positions are be sure to talk to guests. I mean, their job is really just to create connections with guests. They're not just doing their job, but they are making those guests feel comfortable and welcome, and making sure that they are treating everyone with respect and just creating a very welcoming environment. So a part of that, a part of them in the dining area, and the service manager's job is just to make sure that all the guests are feeling comfortable and that everyone is doing their job properly, and that all the guests feel welcome in the fact that we talk to every guest and create personal relationships with them.
Thank you.
Question for you. I for one am a fan of the open kitchen concept. I think that's great. You know, it makes it feel so much more like a community within a restaurant because you're involved. The caveat to that, right, is that it's a little bit more managed from the standpoint of safety and sanitation, and you don't have a wall dividing your kitchen from your dining room. Can you talk a little bit about that and how you would manage that? Kind of that dissension between wanting to be open and honest and come and see how we're making your food, but don't get too close because we're kind of in our kitchen. How would you manage that?
Well, our executive chef would be in charge of that, so our head manager, to make sure that customers don't obviously wander back there, and that people working in the back and in the front keep it safe and clean sanitation, that they're doing all their proper techniques.
Okay, thank you.